There are habits you should do, and there are habits you probably should stop. Habits start sucking the life out of you, making you a weak, procrastinating individual. These habits are why people don't reach their potential, because it's so hard to get out of them. But today, I'll tell you these habits which you should avoid. So let's get further ado. Habit number 1: consuming content like scrolling on TikTok or Instagram regularly. Scenario: you wake up at 11:20 a.m. You reach for your phone, and before you know it, it's been 25 minutes of TikTok, Instagram, or something else. You have thoughts about getting up, but you don't, because there was one little video or that one little post that sucked you right back in, because it just gave you enough dopamine to lay and scroll. And before you know it, it's 12:30 p.m. and that's an hour and 10 minutes wasted of your day. Whilst additionally, you get a little bit of your brain fried or whatnot. The problem: your brain is immediately reacting instead of creating. Start your day off with something intentional. Stand up immediately. Go drink a glass of water. Go outside. Go get some vitamin D. Have a shower. Do anything. Because your morning sets up pretty much how you're going to be for the rest of the day. So that's a big problem of, like, consuming TikTok when you wake up. Sometimes I even do that. I need to stop personally, but it's not good for you. You should wake up with intent behind your day. Number 2, and this is going to be a controversial one, but multitasking. It feels productive to juggle like 5 things at once, from loading laundry whilst watching a podcast or replying to an email whilst gratitude journaling. However, what if I said that isn't being productive at all? Like, it's not good for you. It's terrible. You should probably stop doing it. And to back this little, like, theory, from the book I'm reading, The 4-Hour Workweek, Tim Ferriss says, being busy is a form of laziness, lazy thinking, and indiscriminate action. What he means from this is that true productivity comes from being focused on the most important tasks and not engaging in things like multitasking. Instead of multitasking, try monotasking. One task, full attention, and it's done properly. Habit number 3: talking about your plans. Stop telling people about your plans. Keep them hidden somewhere where they cannot find them. The more you speak, the less you want to do it. It's some kind of weird psychological thing. I don't know if anyone else has it, but whenever I tell someone about what I want to do, I just don't end up wanting to do it, and it becomes more of a harder task to do. Whenever you open your mouth, you're setting yourself up for failure. Talking gives a false sense of achievement. Keep it quiet, keep it low, and let your work speak for yourself. Like the motto, small steps, big growth. Habit number 4: saying I'll do it later. You keep saying I'll do it later, but later never happens. Whether it's an assignment, a gym session, or side hustle which you have, nothing will change until you take the appropriate action immediately. Now for some self-reflection. Let's go back a little bit. Sometimes your parents will ask you to do something, or a friend will ask you to do something, or you'll need to do something, and then you'll say, I'll do it later. I'll have time. I'll do it later. But be 100% honest with yourself. How many of you actually went back and did the task? I know I haven't. I know at least 99% of the people watching haven't. So saying I'll do it later is just an excuse, because you're not going to do it. It's just making you feel better. Small sense of achievement. So instead of saying I'll do it later, do it now. And tip number 5, saying yes to everything. Saying yes to every invite, project, or favour makes you feel polite, makes you feel useful and productive. But in a way, it's also a fast way to burn out. Every time you say yes to one thing, every time you say yes to somebody's request, you say no to something else, like your own personal time, focusing on something, or your own personal goals. You have to learn to say no. Protect your time, because time is money, my friend. You can't do everything. There are things that you need to be doing by yourself. So put yourself above others. I know that sounds selfish, but you gotta put yourself above others sometimes. You need to give the attention to yourself, to your own ecosystem. You're building your own ecosystem as we speak. These are all bad habits that you want to get rid of. The sooner you do it, the better, because you'll be hyper-focused on succeeding. Ditch these habits and become stronger. And remember, if you fall back into these habits, it's not the end of the world. Everyone falls into some kind of rut, so just acknowledge it and think of ways you can combat it. Instagram is in the link in the description. Remember, small steps, big growth. Thank you for watching.